Everything begins with a process and it carries it further, and when we talk about food, all we think of agriculture. Well, the history of agriculture started 10,000 years ago when the concept of domesticate plants and animals was introduced. This act of agriculture at the time saved people from hunting and survival mode, thus, larger groups were created with the acceptance of agriculture as it made their life easier. When we talk about agriculture, the question regarding the history of cultivation pops up in our mind. It is believed that Egyptians first invented the method of cultivation between around 10,000 BC and 5000 BC. The first domesticated plants were wheat, barley, lentils, and other types of peas, and with this, the process of exchange of foods started. Farmers are the important part of agriculture, but with the changes which are occurring in today's world, they must be educated on things which are out of their control. Farmers can improve their ways of cultivation to increase the rate of production. The fertilizers and equipments play their own part, but the climate change and its causes cannot be controlled. All these problems aside, here comes the big concern about the population growth and the food supply. According to Malthusian hypothesis theory, there will be a time human population will increase, thus the demand and supply of food will increase, but with the increasing population, the numbers of people will outgrow and food will not be enough to complete the needs, and this is how the supply of food and production will stop at some point. Global hunger problems are already at rise, affecting nearly 10% of people globally, and with this the number of people is also increasing, which affects the food supply globally. The climate change has its own part to play. The floods, the rain, the earthquake, the storms and the natural causes are already affecting it. According to experts, the world population could be so big to feed itself by 2050. There will be almost 10 billion people, and if we compare the statistics, the food demand will increase by 70% compared to 2017. With all these problems the world has started to face, over 2.5 billion tons of food is lost or wasted each year out of a third of all food produced. According to reports, China and India produce more household food waste than any other country, and when we talk about how much food is wasted worldwide in a second, that would be 66 tons. Food is what we eat, and this is how we survive, and to survive we must make the source of our survival be with us.